Hello and welcome back to our travel experiences. In this episode, we will travel to Stockholm with SAS and Sky Team from Copenhagen Airport. After a fast check-in by the self-service check-in counters, we continue our walk through security and to SAS Lounge. The SAS Lounge has been refurbished and there are no gold lounge here. Instead, it's an SS lounge for both floors. Some changes have been made, and the coffee bar is also a regular bar when you can order cocktails. We ate some light dinner here, and together with my sister's family, it was time to board our flight up to Stockholm. Time for us to board, and it will be the SAS Airbus 320 that will take us all the way up to Stockholm with a flight time of about 50 minutes. This time we will fly economy for this short flight, but we enjoyed some beverages before it was time to descend to Stockholm Arlanda. You can either go with airport coaches, the bus service into Stockholm City, or you can take the Arlanda Express, which takes about 20 minutes. It's very convenient, but it's a little bit expensive if you are a single traveler, but you have a very nice discount if you are a couple of people. During our stay, we will stay at the Hotel Birger Jarl, which is situated very central in Stockholm. Our room for this stay of 3 nights, it was on the 6th floor with a nice view over the houses. The room had everything we needed, and even we were offered a little whip gift with some fruit and cakes. After a good night's sleep, it was time to head down for breakfast. A very extended breakfast buffet that you can find everything you need and a little bit more. So everyone, I think, got something nice to eat for breakfast. This was a family trip, together with my sister's family, my brother's family, and my father and his wife. We started the first day with the subway to Gamla Stan, Old Town, where we visit some areas that are connected to our family. Here you have a Stortorget in the old town, Gamla Stan, which is a popular tourist place where you just can sit down and take some coffee and look at people or visit the Nobel Museum. The narrowest alley in Stockholm and lots of tourists. We skipped that one and continued the walk down to Skeppsbron, where we took the ferry over to Djurgården. The ferry trip takes about 20 minutes and you buy it with the SL card, and it's included in the local traffic for Stockholm. It's a very nice short sea journey when you can see south part of Stockholm, Söder, and the Viking Line terminal where you can take the ferry over to Helsinki and Turku. Here we are at Allmänna Gränd, where you have the amusement park for Stockholm, Gröna Lund Tivoli. Unfortunately, it was not open here in February, so we took a stroll up to the tram and continue into the city center. Here you have Kungsträdgården, the King's Garden, which is a really nice place during the summer. But during the winter it's a little bit cold and they have an ice skating area that you can rent skates and just enjoy. But we continue to NK, Nordiska Kompaniet, one of the finest apartment store in Stockholm and Sweden. We enjoyed some shopping and some beverages, while the rest of the family was continued to browse through the boutiques. Stockholm is wonderful during the summer, but even the winter is a special time to be here. and you get a little other perspective of the city. The evening continued at Restaurant Balzac, where we celebrated our birthdays. We enjoyed a 3-course dinner, and it was really nice food. Unfortunately, the sound level in the restaurant was a little bit too high to enjoy a nice conversation. So now it's time for breakfast after a good night's sleep, and once again we enjoyed this really nice breakfast buffet. You know, Swedish 10 or Svensk 10 has an old suite here, and the next time we will stay at this hotel we will have that suite. I think. It was a really lovely weather this morning. We strolled around and down to Strandvägen, which is one of the most famous streets in Stockholm, along the seaside and the archipelago, and we went to our neighborhood where we did grow up as the start of our family. We continued with the tram out to Djurgården to enjoy a really nice lunch. We enjoyed a really nice lounge at Prinsens Kök, the Prince Kitchen, at Prince Eugen's villa, which now houses an art museum. After a really enjoyable lunch, we continue into the city center to say bye-bye to one of our family members that was going back home to Malmö for work, while the rest of us continued to stroll around in the city center and some shopping. This evening continued with family dinner once again, and this time at the hotel restaurant, which had a really nice menu, and we were really stuffed like Christmas turkeys after that. After a good night's sleep, it was time for breakfast the last day here in Stockholm. We packed our bags and left them in the reception before we headed out in the city again. We went through Sturegallerian, which is a really exclusive shopping mall with lots of stores and restaurants, just to enjoy life, I would say. You have Östermalmshallen, which is a really nice market hall with lots of nice restaurants and where you can buy some fresh food and other delicacies. We just enjoy spending time together and took a stroll through Östermalm, which is the part of Stockholm where we did grow up. We continue up to Karlaplan and the Galleria Fältöversten, when we bought some stuff before continue the walk in the wonderful sun. Because it has been so cold in Stockholm a longer period, it was actually possible to walk out on the ice on the canal to get a little other view of this area from the seaside by Djurgårdsbron, which is the bridge that takes you over to Djurgården, where you have lots of museum. ABBA Museum, Vasa Museum, Nordiska Museet, and the Open Air Museum of Skansen, and lots of different art galleries. Now it's time to collect our bags at the hotel and we continue to Hötorget. The blue building is actually the Stockholm Concert Hall. We were passing by the place that the Swedish Prime Minister Olof Palme was murdered in February in 1986. And the murder is actually unsolved. With our bags we continue to Sergels Torg for the central station because we are going with the SE high-speed train back to Scania. From Stockholm Central you have the trains to almost every part of Sweden, and you can even take the train to Oslo and to Copenhagen. Our journey down to Malmö takes approximately 5 hours. Now we are coming to the end of the journey and I want to say a great thank you to all family members for an enjoyable weekend together. And a special thank you to the staff at Hotel Birger that were really helpful. Thank you for watching and see you.